to ensure, Mr. Speaker, our young people are able to get opportunities, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Mutinda, there is a point of order from your neighbor.
All right.
Sana Mstahiki Speaker. Mstahiki Speaker, kulingana na kanuni za Speaker kwa mavazi, senator yote anafaa kuwa amevalia vinavyotakikana, na hiyo pia inafaa kuwa viatu. Senator Tabitha tafsiri yake anatoa kwa mguu chuma, hana viatu. Na ndio maana Mstahiki Speaker, unamwona kwa hii kawaida anakuanga mrefu, sasa hivi amekuwa mfupi kama mwezi wa Februari. Nauliza Mstahiki Speaker, hiyo ni ungwana kweli?
Sasa Senator Murango, mpaka umekagua Senator Mutinda ukaona hajavaa viatu, unajua nilifikiria unaangalia nguo ya juu.
Mstahiki Speaker, katika kustasta kwako ashavaa viatu, kwa hivyo sina hoja kuashirisha tena. Asante sana Mstahiki Speaker.
Nilikuwa nataka ufafanue sababu umemulika.
Speaker, unajua Mstahiki Speaker, nimekaa karibu sana na Senator Tabitha, na unajua ni kawaida ya wanaume kuwaona sana wanawake na wanaume na wanawake kuwaona sana wanaume. Sasa Mstahiki Speaker, huyu kwa sababu ni dada yangu, na kulingana na ile hali niliyo nayo na ile majukumu nimepewa kutoka nyumbani, ni kuhakikisha kwamba anavaa vipasavyo na wala hatoki katika njia ambazo tumewafundisha wao kama wazazi. Kwa hivyo ndio maana nimeangalia na kuona kwa maana viatu, lakini ashavaa, nadhani ataendelea namna hiyo. Asante sana Mstahiki Speaker.
Senator Mutinda, Tabitha.
Karibu, sorry, I was almost again speaking in...
the moderator wants to inform you.
Okay. Yes, I'd love to be informed.
Thank you, Senator Tabitha. You know, I wanted to inform her because I've had her speak on this topic, and this is something I also wanted to say to Senator Wambua, but I didn't get the opportunity. On cooling this topic that they are speaking to, including Senator Tabitha, that we must find a way of bringing sanity back to the country. You know, part of bringing sanity, Senator Tabitha, include us being honest with ourselves and stop being dishonest to the country. Mr. Speaker, there has been a conversation in the country about who owns the goons. You hear people say they belong to so and so. If you want to know who owns the goons, Mr. Speaker, it is those who defend them, Mr. Speaker. Because we have a country, we have a challenge in the country now, Mr. Speaker, where every time people say they want to protest, there are goons that take advantage and break into people's shops. They are breaking into police stations. They are stealing. I saw in your county, they stole milk from the most successful cooperative in the country. Therefore, Senator Tabitha, if you want to address yourself to that particular topic, you must be honest and condemn those goons. Anybody trying to pretend that they want to solve that particular problem, but they are only addressing one facet of the problem. Because I listened to what the president said, Mr. Speaker. He didn't say protesters be shot. He didn't say anybody be shot. He said if you find these people that are breaking into people's homes, harassing, raping women, stealing people's property, immobilize them and take them to court, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, if you want to know the owners of the goons, Mr. Speaker, it is those that are either defending them or saying absolutely nothing about their conduct.
Mutinda, you are well informed, isn't it?
Very well informed. I never thought that my good colleague, Senator Murango, would walk out. I was just curious. You know, I have one of the most unique hairstyles. I thought he would be looking from up. I just got astonished what he was really looking down there. All saying, Mr. Speaker, allow me to conclude, Mr. Speaker, and from where I was briefly interrupted. Mr. Speaker, the conversation that I'm talking about is a conversation as leaders that we need to welcome discussions and conversations. Yes, Mr. Speaker, when I say that it should not be about, we should not narrow it to community issues. Here in Nairobi, where I represent, Mr. Speaker, properties, businesses have been destroyed, Mr. Speaker. And the people who have done that damage, Mr. Speaker, should be brought to book, Mr. Speaker. I agree to that 100%. But the question is that the way to go? Is that the solution? Such that we'll have people who are leaders inciting young people, inciting them, such that they are going to destroy these businesses that should be offering them job opportunities, Mr. Speaker. I've had leaders, Mr. Speaker, it's only that you said we should not mention names, saying that they know the goons, Mr. Speaker. Then we say a thief knows a thief, Mr. Speaker. A thief is used to catch a thief, Mr. Speaker. They should be on the front line and saying these are the people who are bringing these goons, Mr. Speaker. Because if they don't say it, it means they are also supporting the hooliganism that we've seen, Mr. Speaker. I saw a video, Mr. Speaker, of young people, those goons going to invade an estate. People have decided we are not going to go to, for these demonstrations. But these young people are entering in these homes, Mr. Speaker. And we should sit back and say it is okay. It is not okay. And some of the leaders are saying they know these goons. They should be in the front line to bring to book these particular wrong people who are being used to destroy people's property, Mr. Speaker. But at the end of the day, Mr. Speaker, allow me to finish my home senator, Mr. Speaker.
To raise the intervention, don't need to shout point of order. That is why I'm here to see who is raising a point of order. Senator Wambua Enoch.
Mr. Speaker, you had directed us so well that if we wanted to have this conversation, then there is a way that we can have it. But now that Senator Tabitha wants a continuation of this conversation and you're not stopping her, Mr. Speaker, can she tell us who these leaders are? Who these leaders are inciting people? Who are these leaders? Because personally, Mr. Speaker, as a leader in this country in the opposition, I will tell you, I am squarely opposed to any kind of violence or robbery or destruction of property. And any person who does that, the leaders and the people who do it, must face the full force of the law. That, Mr. Speaker, that's a position we have taken. If then the Tabitha is so sure about the leaders who are inciting people, why are those leaders not arrested?
Senator,
why are they roaming freely in the country? Why can't they be arrested?
Asking her to mention names here is actually contravening my directive. So don't ask her to mention under Mr. Senator Wambua. You should not direct her to mention names. That is what I said we should not do. That is contravening our standing orders. Thank you. And this topic is so weighty. We are talking about our country, Kenya. Yes. Let us not look like we are trying to blame this side or this other side. And I directed very well that I wish you could have raised, one of you could have raised with the chair a motion to suspend the sitting even to discuss all these issues you are raising. But now if you do point of orders without really a good motion to discuss, we cannot help Kenya in that manner. What is your point of order?
Yeah, Chair, pursuant to Standing Order 101, sub-article 4, on imputation of improper motive. Honorable Speaker, there are aspersions being cast here that anyone who has spoken against government excesses knows who the goons are. Honorable Speaker, the Senator Mutinda, nominated Senator Mutinda, comes from my county. She is aware that we have 12-year-olds, we have 7-year-olds in Mathare who are shot on the balconies of their houses. Who are those people breaking into homes? When you give a direct order, Honorable Speaker, to people who cannot even aim guns properly, they are shooting people inside their houses. How will they see their legs in their houses? We have people in Nairobi who are dead in their houses. Are we supposed to see how do you see?
Sifuna, why are you Senator Sifuna? Senator Sifuna, you are misguiding yourself on Standing on 114. Can you read it around? 114. Yes.
Improper motive, Honorable Speaker.
To who?
To leaders in this house. To senators in this house. You have had it.
Senator Mutinda, what did you say?
This is what we want to say.
You not here use. Say that.
What is talking about? Which improper motive?
Allow me to
I want her to repeat what she said so that I can capture. But then I can, as you execute your point of order.
Chair, can I complete my point of order?
But you're completing on what ground?
Because what I'm requesting Senator Tabitha to do is to clarify.
Chair. Yes.
All the
Chair, you know some of us.
Chair, let me clarify. You are the chair and you've directed that I speak. You've directed that Senator Mutinda clarifies. Allow me to clarify, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm talking about national dialogue. I'm talking about unity in this country. Is that Mr. Speaker? Young people have lost their lives, Mr. Speaker. It is sad. We are still mourning, Mr. Speaker. And I think you've directed and said, let us move away and have a motion. I agree with that, Mr. Speaker. I respect that. Allow me to conclude, Mr. Speaker, as far as this is concerned. I want to state and say, EACC, Mr. Speaker, should enforce strict compliance with accountability, Mr. Speaker. As soon as we adopt this report from the Devolution Committee, as soon as all is done, within 30 days, Mr. Speaker, then this should also be enforced, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you know, I didn't know people like my shoes that much because everybody is noticing that I have shoes or not. With those many and few remarks, Mr. Speaker, I do support.
Honorable Senators, I have a communication to make on visiting teachers and students from St. Peter's Boys Mumias Primary School in Kakamega County. Honorable Senators, I would like to acknowledge the presence in the public gallery this afternoon of visiting teachers and students from St. Peter's Boys Primary School in Mumias Primary School in Kakamega County. The delegation comprises of 14 teachers and 334 students who are in the Senate for a one-day academic exposition. Honorable Senators, in our issue tradition of receiving and welcoming visitors to Parliament, I extend a warm welcome to them, and on behalf of the Senate and on my own behalf, wish them a fruitful visit. Thank you. Senator Sifuna, can you welcome the visitors from Mumias Primary School, St. Peter's Boys Mumias?